Hello there, everyone. I am your play-by-play commentator, DeMond Simmons, here tonight with Shane Varner, bringing you this great SFL matchup here between the Oklahoma City Renegades and the Sioux Falls Sparrows. How are you doing this afternoon, Shane? Awesome. Same here, Shane. I am really looking forward to this game. Can't wait to see today's matchup between these two teams. Here's a look at the starting lineup for both teams here. You have any tales or takes of the game for today's for Shane?
Heads it is. Well received. The Sparrows have won the toss and select to receive.
Right, Sioux Falls come in today's matchup at 3-1, one of the best teams here in the SFL and the SFL rankings. I believe they're in the top 5. Correct me if I'm wrong. And there's the kick, folks. And we have the return at the 8-yard line, and the returner gets a juke and makes a three-man miss. He's down at the 29. I totally agree with you, Shan. The Sioux Falls Sparrows comes out in a weak formation. 2 wide receivers to the left and a receiver to the top of the field. And here's a handoff here to the halfback. And he has plenty of room, and he's exploding downfield. Picks up 9 yards on the play. You're absolutely right. And the ball carrier there was Robert Redford for the Sioux Falls Sparrows. Sioux Falls is in the gray helmets, yellow and gray jersey with gray stripes on the pants. And here's the QB of Julian Tyree, was a great veteran of the SFL, comes out in the same formation. Looks like the same play here. Out to Redford. Redford is blowed up after getting the first down. And tackled and brought down by Von Senyuk. You're absolutely right. Here's a 4-step drop here by Tyree and pass across the middle of the field, and that play is incomplete. Intended for Anderson. And Ashley Anderson was a veteran for the Sioux Falls Sparrows years back at season 6, I think it was. Go ahead. No, I don't have you muted here. Let me take a look. Here's Tyree with a swing pass out to Redford and picks up 7 yards on that play. No, I'm not showing you muted here at all. There's a pitch here to Redford. And unfortunately, the Sioux Falls Sparrows was unable to get the first down on that drive, picking up 1 first down, but now they have to set up for the punt. And here's the punt here by the Sparrows. All right, there's a return, and the OKC Renegades will start their offensive first possession here at their very own 23-yard line. right, OKC comes out to the 23 with a single back, twins left formation, and the Sioux Falls Sparrows are in the 4-3. And here's a handoff here to the halfback of Oklahoma City, and he picks up 2 yards on the play.
Gain of 2 yards on the play. Number 25, credited with the tackle. Second and 8. Ball at the 26 yards.
You're absolutely right, Shen. I totally agree with you. If they can open up holes for the halfback here, he can get some yards downfield. It can work out great for OKC. And there's a pass right across the middle. One-handed catch here to the tight end. Looks like that was intended to the receiver. Sorry about that. Desir Powell for Oklahoma City. Single back formation for OKC. 2 wide receivers and looks like a tight end. 2 tight ends on the play. Out route to the receiver. That pass is incomplete. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I'm not understanding that one as well as to why he wasn't able to keep the ball in his paws after making that one-handed single-hand reception earlier. And now this Oklahoma City comes out in a 2 wide receiver set, shotgun formation, and there's a 2-step drop here by the QB, out route to the tight end, and he picks up a first down on this play here, Shan. Tell me what you think about it. So it's 2nd and 10 here for Oklahoma City at their very own 47-yard line. And we have a look here at the QB for Oklahoma City, which is the Deacon Nickens. And there's a 5-step drop going across the middle of the field. That ball is tipped by 42, which is A.J. Levy, veteran here for the Sparrows. Right, you're absolutely right. Great touchdown play there by OKC. Sorry about that. And the Oklahoma City Renegades are coming out for the extra point here now. Sioux Falls comes out in the same formation that they ran twice in the first drive. Here's a handoff here to Redford again, and he only picks up 1 yard on that play, Shane. Yeah, this time they're in a single back though, Shannon. There's a play action, but that play was blowed up here by the Renegades. It was not fooled much at all. And the tackle on the play is Mantrick Pert. Here's a pass down the middle of the field, and that pass is caught and completed by the Sparrows, by the receiver. Sean Harrelson comes away with a great catch, Shan. You're absolutely right. And let's see here. The Sioux Falls Sparrow comes out 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Spread formation, 3 wide receivers and split in the gun. And Tyree's on a 2-step drop out route here down to the bottom of the field. And that pass is complete. Sparrows a handoff here to Redford, and he's tackled after picking up 2 yards on that play. 3rd and 5 for the Sioux Falls Sparrows. Great tackle there by Sultan, number 34 for the Renegades. Split. Sioux Falls got a pass down the top of the field, and it's completed by the receiver, and he goes and runs into the end zone as he does and struts his the dirty bird dance. A.J. Warren comes away with a great reception. Yeah, great game that last week he had.
Rodriguez is back for the point after. Number 7 will hold the kick.
There's a kickoff and a return here down at the 30-yard line. There's the return man for OKC. And that would be Brock Manley, slot receiver for the Renegades. Renegades scored on their first possession. This is their second here, and they are ready to take this drive here down to the other side of the field. Look at Deacon Nickens here for the Renegades out in a single back right. Two wide receivers to the bottom of the field. There's a 5-step drop here by Nickens going deep towards the middle of the field. Got a pass, and it is completed. Looks like that pass was intended for Desir, and he comes away with a great reception down the middle of the field. That's a pass across the middle of the field here by Nickens, and it looks like he got intended for Powell. No, it's not Powell. This time it is to... Yeah, I couldn't catch it. Thanks, Shan. Bovine, 89, the great tight end. I thought I saw 87. I was like, wait a minute, don't want to miss-say anything. I didn't see it on the roster sheet. Great catch by Bovine, and great opportunity for him to get an open, Shan. First and goal here for the Renegades. Handoff here to the halfback. Picks up. Oh, almost picks up the first down. Stop. 1 yard short. 2nd and 1. You're right. And Bonkers, had a wide open hole there. And unfortunately, he was unable to get the first down and take it to the house. If he could have got past that last defender. Two wide receivers hit at the top of the field. Another handoff here to Bonkers. Picks up the first down and more. Now it's 1st and goal at the 6-yard line of Sioux Falls for the Renegades. Oklahoma City now in a shotgun formation. Two wide receivers set with two tight ends on the field as well. Halfback goes out on the screen, not standing in the block. Pass across the middle of the field. That pass is complete. Touchdown. Stephen Bush comes away with a great touchdown reception. That's 2 touchdowns, Shan, for the Renegades on back-to-back drives. Yeah, there's a look at the veteran A.J. Levy, unable to get inside position on that inside slant, and Bush just comes away with the great catch there in the back of the end zone. Nice catch by Nickens, getting it to him, by the way. There's the extra point. That joker splits the uprights. It's good. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first quarter here. Oklahoma City Renegades at home, up 14-7 over the visiting Sioux Falls Sparrows. And here's the return kick. Return from the 6-yard line of Sioux Falls. And there's a spin move, and he's jacked up after trying to attempt that spin. 56 inside linebacker Drew Salazar came away with a nice hat on the return man. A.J. Warren. 1st and 10 for the Sparrows at the 29-yard line of Sioux Falls. 2 minutes and 16 seconds left go in the quarter. Sioux Falls comes out in a single back right. 3 wide receivers set with the tight end in play. 5-step drop here by Tyree. Swing pass. No yards gained on that play. I don't think they can still hear you. Two tight ends and on a single back. Two wide receivers as well on the play. 5-step drop here by Tyree. A bullet towards the bottom of the field. Got some man open. Picks up 6 yards on the play. And that was thrown to wide receiver Michael Moore. Empty formation here for Sioux Falls. 4 wide receivers in. Throws the ball underneath to the running back and incomplete. That ball is batted away by Cole Irvine, outside linebacker for Oklahoma City. And the Sioux Falls Sparrows have to punt this thing away. There's the punt. Oklahoma City does bring pressure. Almost came away with a block punt. Return from the 30, picks up 2 yards on it. 1st and 10 at OKC 32-yard line. First and 10 here for Oklahoma City. And in a single left formation. 5-step drop here by Nickens. Pass is intended for the receiver. Unfortunately, unable to come away with it. Looks like that was Bush. The pass was intended to. Second and 10 for Oklahoma City. Unfortunately, we lost Shane Varner, who was on the play call with me. Just couldn't get him to come through through the broadcast here. Sorry about that. My apologies. Oklahoma City comes out in a single right formation. 2 wide receivers in on the play. 2 wide receivers, 1 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Nichols going deep down to the bottom of the field. Tipped and batted away by the defense of the Sparrows. Here's a look here at the replay. Looks like A.J. Levy, the veteran for the Sparrows, who has been around with them forever and a day, comes away with a deflection on that pass. Oh, man, if Levy doesn't get there, that's 6 for Bush. So you guess you can say that Levy saved that touchdown reception. Single back formation once again here for Oklahoma City. 2 wide receivers on the bottom of the field, along with 2 receivers. 7-step drop here for Nickens. Pass to the top of the field. Looks like the receiver got both feet in, but the referee is saying no. Incomplete. They're saying that he got both feet out. And if you ask me, I would say that Michael Irvine should challenge this because it did look like the receiver did get both feet in. And unfortunately, OKC is not going to challenge the play. They're going to agree with the refs and go ahead and kick it away. Let's see if the Sparrows brings pressure here. And they do not. They're going to play coverage on the punt. And there's a return down to the 31-yard line of the Sioux Falls Sparrows. Return man on that is the receiver, Michael Moore. Here's a look at Julian Tyree. My apologies. Strong power I formation. Here are the Sparrows. 5-step drop. Looks like a screen here out to Redford. Gets the receiver. Doesn't pick up a yard at all on that play. Thought he may have got it past the line of scrimmage. Tyree, 90 yards. And Deacon, 134 yards on 2 touchdowns. 4 wide receivers in for the Sparrows. The QB's in the shotgun. 2-step drop here by Tyree. Going across the middle of the field. Got some men wide open. Looks like Moore, who came in either on the drag or deep end post. 1st and 10 for Sioux Falls. Here's another look here at the replay. And let's see if there was a drag. Looked like it was a deep post. And the defense for Renegades were in a cover 2. And the receiver and the cornerback, my apologies, just passed him off to the safety. And the safety did not get there in time. Brady Clark, the free safety for the Renegades, got to get there faster than that. If you're going to play cover 2, you got to play a little bit up closer in the box, looking forward to that inside post. When you're playing deep like that, the receiver sees that, the quarterback sees that, and both of these guys can read the defense, and they take advantage of it. As you can see now, Oklahoma City is playing off, showing a blitz here to the bottom outside linebacker. Looks like they're playing in cover 4. There's a handoff here to Redford, and he smashed at the line of scrimmage, not picking up a yard at all. He's brought down by the cornerback, Eric Sutton, coming away with a great tackle on that play. 2nd and 10 here for Sioux Falls. 10 minutes and 36 seconds left in the ball game. For our formation here are Sioux Falls with a 3 wide receiver spread. Tyree's calling the signal. 3-step drop, gets pressure across the middle of the field. That pass is caught incomplete by Moore. What an outstanding catch. I didn't think he was going to get his paws on it or even yet bring it in. Surrounded by 3 defenders for Oklahoma City. And take a look at it. He gets pressure, moves to his right, and there's the 3 defenders there. And that ball was wobbly as well. And Moore was able to keep concentration and bring the ball in and make a great reception there. I formation jokers and handoff here to Moore. Not Moore, Redford that is. And he's tackled behind the line of scrimmage, but they're going to say that he did get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 here for Sioux Falls at Oklahoma City's 36-yard line. Second and 10, Sioux Falls comes in an I formation, tight, and there's a handoff here to Redford. Puts his head down, but he's blown away at the line of scrimmage. This time he's hit and tackled by the cornerback, Von Sinyuk. What a hit. I mean, blew that guy backwards. Shotgun formation here for Sioux Falls. 4 wide receivers in on the play. And a deep to Moore. Pass is complete. Moore has been the #1 receiver on this drive, catching everything that has been thrown his way. And he has been keeping Sioux Falls alive. Here's another look at it. Tyree's just poised and not getting any pressure at all here by Oklahoma City. And Moore is just wide open down the middle of the field. Brought down and tackled by the free safety. I'm sorry, strong safety, Al Clint. Comes away with that tackle on Moore. If Clinton's not there, that's 6. Sioux Falls comes out in another I formation, tight, single receiver. Looks like Moore down at the bottom of the field. 2 wide receivers in at the top. I'm sorry, 2 tight ends. Handoff here to Redford, and Redford picks up 2 yards on that play. Tackled and brought down by Brady Clark. Free safety here for the Renegades. Four wide receiver set, single formation here. Sioux Falls. There's a 3-step drop here by Tyree. Throws an out route, and that pass is caught incomplete. Picking up 3 yards on that play. I'm sorry, make it 4. That pass was intended to Moore, and Moore has, like I stated earlier, catching everything that comes his way. He must have Stickum on his hands because he's just grabbing and bringing in everything. Three wide receiver set, 4 formation here is Sioux Falls. 3rd and 4 at the 14. Strike across the middle of the field. That pass is tipped and batted up in the air and intercepted by Dave Drury, inside linebacker, coming away with a great interception here for the Renegades, and that's a turnover by the Sioux Falls Sparrows. The pass there was intended for A.J. Warren, but the linebackers in safety was giving great coverage and was able to get the ball to deflect in the air, and Drury was able to come away with the INT. Look at Deacon Nickens coming out to the 20-yard line. If that last play was a touchback call, 2 receivers to the top, QB in the shotgun, 3-step drop by Nickens, hand dropped off here to the halfback Bonkers, and Bonkers does not pick up a yard at all. Let's look at the Sioux Falls Sparrows defense. They're coming out in a 4-3 formation. 2 tight ends on the play here for Oklahoma City. 2 wide receivers. And Bonkers in the backfield. That pass is caught right across the middle of the field. Looks like that pass was brought in by Jalen Hurt, the second tight end here for OKC. And that's the first down for the Renegades. Two wide receivers set here for the Renegades with 2 tight ends on the play. They're a tight end heavy team. Pass deep across the middle of the field, and that pass is caught and brought in reception by Powell here, wide receiver. And Nickens just striking the ball downfield here to his receivers and tight ends for the Renegades. This Renegade offense has been on fire this game, scoring back-to-back touchdowns, has a turnover as well for the defense. And this offense has just been progressing each time they get their hands on the ball. Handoff here to Bonkers up the middle. And Bonkers picks up 3 yards, brought down by host of Sparrows. Looks like 93 Johnny Summers was the first guy, the defensive tackle, to get his hand on Bonkers. OKC comes out in another single left formation, 2 wide receivers and 2 tight ends. Another handoff here to Bonkers, and Bonkers picks up 2 yards. On that play, it's 3rd and 4 here for the Renegades now at the Sparrows 43-yard line. 5 minutes and 35 seconds left in this game here for both teams. I'm sorry, left in the half, let's say. And Sioux Falls has to do something to come away either with a stop here or a turnover. And they're in a 4-3 defense. 2 tight ends at the bottom of the field. Nickens in a 5-step drop. There's an out route here. Looks like to Stephen Bush. The alternate receiver comes away with the first down of his own. Nickens has just been outstanding on this drive here. Just tight ends, receivers, getting everyone involved. Also, the running back has a reception on this drive as well. I take it that Nickens does not have a premier go-to receiver. He just likes to get everyone involved, and that's great for a QB. And there's another out route here by the Renegades. That pass is caught and completed. Tiberius Bovine picks up, I believe that's his 2nd reception or 3rd reception of the day. There's a look at the QB stats. Another 2 wide receivers and 2 tight end formation here for the Renegades in a single back formation. Looks like the Sparrows are showing blitz to the top of the field and to the middle, and they do bring pressure. Unfortunately, they did not get a chance to get in the backfield, and Bonkers has a touchdown. OKC once again getting their chance, getting their staff to the end zone. And here's another look at it as Bonkers go untouched. That pressure that was brought by the Sparrows was not a factor at all. And unfortunately, it was a non-factor here as Oklahoma City gets their 3rd TD here in the first half. And they're going up 20-7. They get this extra point. It's 21 OKC. Here's the extra point. The snap is high, and the Sparrows did bring pressure. The defender came in and jumped, but unfortunately was unable to get his hands on the field goal. OKC is set to kick the ball away to Sioux Falls. Return at the 8-yard line. And there's a juke move there by Warren, and he comes down at the 28. Let's see if Tyree can come out and get this ball rolling here for the Sioux Falls Sparrows. Here's a handoff here from by Tyree to Redford, and Redford only picks up a yard. Second and 9 for Sioux Falls. Coming out in a single back, 3 wide receivers and 1 tight end on the play. We have Moore at the top of the field. Remember, Moore has been outstanding thus far in this game. And there's another pass and strike to Moore. He comes away with another reception. I think the SFL needs to bring out someone from the league office to check Moore's hands and see what's going on, because this guy is catching everything that comes his way. There's another look with the man all on his back. He still brings in that pass. 1st and 10, Sioux Falls. There's another look at Moore. Someone needs to check his gloves. Power I formation here for the Sparrows. And there's a 5-step drop. Looks like a screen here out to Redford. And he picks up 3 yards on that play. He's brought down by Sutton, with Derek Pons also on the tackle. Second and 7 for the Sioux Falls Sparrows at their very own 45-yard line. They come out in a single back formation. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the field. There is a tight end and 2 tight end ends on the top. And there's a play action to Redford, and that pass is caught but out of bounds. Harrelson made the reception, but he was out of bounds when he caught that pass. You got to keep inbound, son, in order to get yardage and progression downfield. Four wide receivers, shotgun formation. 2-step drop by Tyree, down the middle of the field, got a man, and it is complete to Harrelson, who had the mishap on the last play by being out of bounds when making the reception. This time, he goes down the middle of the field on a deep post and comes away with a great catch. And also gives his team the first down. Diving catch here, putting his body on the line. Hit and knee in the back here by Al Clint, the strong safety of the Renegades. 2-minute warning here in the first half. Can the Sioux Falls Sparrows get the ball into the end zone one more time before the end of the half, as they're down by 14 points? Tyree is in a shotgun with a split back formation. Moore to the top of the field, Warren to the bottom, and it looks like we have Harrison in the slot. And there's a 2-step drop here. That pass is tipped and almost intercepted by the Oklahoma City Renegades. Great job by the young man of getting both hands on that ball, but unfortunately he was unable to come away with the pick. Looks like Elvis Shoemaker was a corner, the slot corner that came away with the The pass deflection. And Sioux Falls is once again in the shotgun. Single halfback. 4 wide receivers in on the play. And Tyree goes and throws a strike down to the bottom of the field to Warren. And Warren is unable to keep both hands in on the ball on that reception as Clint was all over him. What a strike by Tyree. I mean, that was a bullet. I don't even think I drive that fast. Four wide receivers, shotgun formation with a single back. Tyree on a 3-step drop, across the middle of the field, throws a lame duck. That pass is batted away. Intended for Moore. Thrown to 9 times and has 7 receptions on the day. Unfortunately, they have to bring out the punter, Max Moholt. He's going to punt it away to Oklahoma City. Try to pin them deep to their end zone. There's the punt. That ball gets a few bounce, and it's down at the 3. Down at the 3-yard line of OKC. Great punt here by Max for the Sparrows. Oklahoma City will be fighting to get out of their own end zone here at the 3-yard line. Let's see if they come out and hand it off to Bunkers or they try to take a shot downfield. 1 minute and 39 seconds left to go in the first half here in Oklahoma City. As they're up by 14 points over the Sparrows. Sparrows look like they're showing blitz to the outside linebacker. That's a handoff here to Bunkers. He picks up 2 yards. Now he's down to the 5-yard line. Or should I say out to the 5-yard line. Brought down. Tackled by the outside linebacker. Levant Irvine, sorry about that. Single back formation here. The handoff here to Bunkers. Looks like the same play. He scored the touchdown on the previous drive, and he picks up 9 yards. 3rd and 1. Clock still running. .45 seconds left here in the half. Niggas is still calling signals. Swing pass here to Bunkers, and he picks up a first down. He's still in bounds and not getting out. Look, OKC needs to call a timeout, or I guess they're just going to let the clock run down and go into the half up by 14. Nick is in a shotgun. 3-step by Nickens. And there's a one-handed catch by Tiberius Bovine. To end the half. Great catch. He had a defender right there in the vicinity, and that defender does not come away with the batted pass with the INT. And there it is, folks. Halftime. OKC up 14-7. Here's the halftime show. All right, everyone, welcome back to this SFL action here in Week 5. Oklahoma City Renegades up 14-7 over the Sioux Falls Sparrows. Ready to get things kicked off here for the second half. Of the Sparrows will kick it off to the Renegades as they did receive the ball first in the first half, and they scored on that first drive, but unfortunately have not been able to move the ball. Well, unfortunately, unable to get into the end zone. They have been able to move the ball here very well in the first half, but not able to get in the end zone a second time today. Here's the return, and the return man is brought down at the 30-yard line, and that was Brock Manley on that return. And let's get things going. Here's a look here at Deacon Nickens, who has been outstanding the first half. See if he can get things going. And as he's calling signals and changing the play, like he called an audible here. One step drop, swing pass here to Bonkers, and Bonkers picks up only 1 yard on that play. Sioux Falls was not fooled on that audible. They sniffed that out right away. Great job there by the defense of Sioux Falls, not allowing that audible to have any type of progression. Single back formation once again is Bonkers and the Oklahoma City Renegades. Sioux Falls look like they're showing pressure to the top of the field, and they do bring the outside linebacker. Bonkers is has a wide open hole as he gets the first down, picking up a chunk of yards. And every time the Sparrows blitz or brings pressure, Bonkers is left with a wide open hole. Here's another look at the replay as he puts his head down, and there was no one there in front of him, but he gets trucking and moving downfield, picks up the first down as they're moving into enemy territory at their very own 45-yard line. 1st and 10 here for the Renegades. 2 wide receivers to the top of the field, 2 tight ends, one on each side, and Bonkers in the backfield in the single back. There's another handoff here to Bonkers. Looks like their power formation, power run that is, picks up 9.5 yards on the play. Now it's 2nd and inches. They're once again in Sioux Falls territory on the opposite side of the 50-yard line, and this Renegades team has just been outstanding this game and moving the ball downfield. This must be the Renegades' favorite formation because they're in it every chance they get. Another handoff here to Bonkers. Down. Did not gain a yard. 3rd and inches. Great tackle here by looks like the outside linebacker, Nick Fargo, here for the Sparrows. Other SFL action. Dallas and Alaska. Alaska is up 9-0 over Dallas in the second quarter with 9 minutes and 8 seconds to go. Handoff here to Bonkers up the middle of the field. He gets the first down this time. Also SFL action, we have Atlanta and Carolina going at it. 3rd quarter, 7 minutes and 4 seconds left in that 3rd quarter. Atlanta's up 13-3 over Carolina. Take a look here at the replay. Bonkers goes right up the field. Looks like a trap, an inside trap here to Bonkers. He picks up the first down. First and 10 for the Oklahoma City Renegades. 2 wide receivers and 2 tight ends with a single back formation. Another handoff here to Bonkers. He picks up 4 yards on that play before he's blown up and hit hard by Alex Parker, inside linebacker of the Sparrows. Looks like he got a little help from Pope. Pope coming out from the cornerback position. Same formation here for OKC. Another hand off the bunker. This time he's caught in the backfield. Johnny Summers, defensive tackle, comes through and bring down Bonkers in the backfield. 3rd and 8 for the Renegades at the Sioux Falls 34-yard line. 7-step drop here by Nickens. Throws to Bovine, and he drags him in across the first down line. 1st and 10 for the Renegades. Levant Irvine was all over Bovine as Bovine made the reception and came away with the first down. Outstanding coverage by the defender. Sioux Falls is like they're bringing blitz by the top outside linebacker. He's playing in the zone now. Bonkers get the swing pass, loses 3 yards. Alex Parker, the inside linebacker, comes away with the tackle on Bunker this time. Single right ace formation here for the Renegades. Looks like Levant's going to bring pressure, but no, he doesn't. 5-step drop by Nickens going deep across the middle of the field. He got some man and it's caught and brought in by Tiberius Bovine down at the 5-yard line of the Sioux Falls Sparrows. What a catch by Bovine to go up and get it over 2 defenders. Take a look at Bovine. Looks like a deep post down the middle of the field. Nice pass by Nickens. Outstanding pass. What a throw. Single back left. Handoff here to Bunkers, and he's in for the touchdown once again. His 2nd of the day. This little guy is trucking and running this Sioux Falls defense down in the gutter. This little guy Bunkers here is an outstanding back, replacing the old veteran Brewski. And he's making the old veteran proud here today. Bunkers, that is. And that kick, that extra point is blocked here by Sioux Falls. 27-7. Oklahoma City up by 20 points. Here in the 3rd quarter with 5 minutes and 50 seconds left in the quarter. The kicker, Johnny Omega, was unable to kick the extra point to go through the uprights. It was blocked as Sioux Falls brought pressure. The only time they were successful when bringing pressure in this game. Return from the 10-yard line is Warren. I'm sorry, Harrison, that is. Oh, my apologies, that is Warren. And Sioux Falls will start this drive at their 27-yard line. Julian Tyree got his troops ready to go here in the 2nd half. There's a handoff here to Redford, and he picks up 4 yards on that play. Looks like he got 5 or 6 to me. Redford hasn't been much successful on the ground today. If we take a look at Tyree stats, 94.5 quote QB rating. Not bad at all after throwing a pick. 4 wide receivers and a single running back in. There's pressure brought by the defense, and Moore is able to get the first down there as he brings the ball in. And I think that's his 8th reception on the day. And man, did OKC brings pressure. Looks like a far spread here for Sioux Falls. Handoff here to the halfback, and he makes a man miss and jukes left. Picks up 4 yards on that play. Nice cutback, or should I say hot cut. Nice run there by Redford on the handoff. on that hop cut. Man, that was beautiful. If you're a running back lover like I am, you take that stuff there into consideration. Another, oh, that's a play action to the tight, looks like to the slot receiver. Harrison on a quick slant. Julian Tyree with a strike to the middle of the field to Harrison. Great play there. Had me fooled on the play action because I sure thought it was a handoff here to Redford. Single back forward, wide receiver set here for the Sparrows. OKC showing pressure, and they back off. Tyreek has a man open down the middle of the field, and that is to Harrison this time. Once again, Harrison on back-to-back receptions. Now has 66 yards and 5 catches for the day. Single back forward, wide receiver spread. Looks like an ace quads. Pass out to the tight end to the middle, up top of the field. And that was J.J. McGee. Probably Jason Jr. on that reception there. 2nd and inches for the Sparrows, and they're in enemy territory at Oklahoma City's 22-yard line. 3 minutes and 17 seconds left in the quarter. Handoff here to Redford. Open field. He goes right up the middle. First down. And we have a man down. Dante Okabe, defensive tackle for the Renegades, is down. Nice run there by Redford. That was probably his best run of the day. After picking up 14 yards on that last carry. Single back formation is Sioux Falls. 2 receivers to the top of the field. We have 2 tight ends down here to the bottom, which is the left of Tyree. And there's another play action fooling me again. And this time it's caught by Harrison for the touchdown. Sioux Falls is in the end zone. There's another look at the replay. Looks like just a hook route here by Harrison. Get behind the zone, in which the Renegades were in a cover 2. Sioux Falls set and ready to kick the extra point. Here's the snap. Lays his front. Kick is up. And that field goal is good. Or should I say extra point? The owner of the Oklahoma City Renegades, Michael Irvine, forgot to check the broadcast times for today. He's just now getting in. Welcome, Mr. Irvine. There's the kickoff, and up to the 33-yard line is Brock Manley. 3 minutes and 4 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Two-step drop by Nickens. Throws a loaf over the middle of the field. He got Bovine. 35, 20. Oh, almost broke it away. Nickens with 280 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 INTs. Bovine comes away with a great catch. I thought that pass was deflected. And here's another look at it. Oh, man. AJ Levy misses it probably by a hair. And Bovine Kid with great concentration, keeping his eyes on the ball. Nice play there by the Renegades, coming out in one of their favorite formations, 2 tight ends. Nickens on the fade road and touchdown! Pow! Touchdown, Renegades! This Deacon Nickens is putting on a show. My goodness. From owner to QB for the Renegades is Nickens. Renegades are set and ready to keep the extra point. There's a snap. This time they get it off, and the field goal is good. Sparrows did bring pressure, but this time they were unable to be successful with the field goal block as they were on the last field goal try by the Oklahoma City Renegades. Man, what a play there by what a play call by the Renegades for that touchdown. And Desir Powell, was wide open on that fade route. Great timing, but the pass from the quarterback, which is great from Nickens, did not overthrow it, did not underthrow it. It was just a perfect pass. And there's a return, and Sioux Falls will start this drive off at their 28. As Kanye Rockefeller states in the chats that the Oklahoma City Renegades are balling. I have to agree with you, Kanye. These guys are putting on the show. Mr. Irvine say Nickens is on a mission. That he is. Weak formation here for the Sioux Falls. And they only pick up a yard with it. Looks like it was not a power run. Looks like it was a weak run by Redford. 2 minutes left here in the third quarter for Sioux Falls Sparrows as Oklahoma City is up by 30. I'm sorry, not by 30, by 20 points here. 5-step drop by Tyree. There's a swing pass to Redford, and that play is blowed up, losing the yard. Coming away with the tackle. Looks like the cornerback, Sutton. Eric Sutton it was on that tackle from the swing pass to Redford. Tyree's now in the shotgun with a single running back, 4 wide receivers. Moore at the bottom of the field. Let's see if he take a shot to Moore. He going deep down the middle, and that pass is batted away. Clark, Mr. Al, comes away with a pass deflection, knocking the ball away. Great SFL action here today on this Super Bowl Sunday. Sure everyone we're having a great time today watching this SFL action. And Sioux Falls did not come away with the first down on this drive, so they're going to punt it away. And there's the punt. And the return man did not gain a yard. Looks like he lost a yard on the return. Down at the 37-yard line of OKC, and they have great field position that they've been having all game long, besides the one time they were pinned back at their very own 3. Single back pair, 2 wide receivers to the top of the field is Oklahoma City. Here's a handoff here to Bonkers, and he's tackled at the line of scrimmage. Tackling on the play is Fargo, the outside linebacker for the Sparrows. Single back right here for the Renegades. Getting pressure. Pass out to Bovine, but he runs backwards. Only does picks up 6 on the play. And the defensive tackle, Dante Okabe, is out with a torn ACL. He'll be back next week. Although the update shows 20 weeks, he'll be back next week. Sparrows in a 4-3 formation. Handoff here to Bunkers up the middle and picks up 2 yards. Unfortunately, did not get the first down. 4th and 1. Now let's see if OKC is gonna bring the offense back on the field and try to go for this 4th and 1, or are they just gonna punt it away? Going into the 4th quarter, folks. Put your 4 is up. 11 minutes left in this ball game here for SFL action. And they bring out the punt team. Ethan Ellis will punt it away to the Sparrows. There's a return, and Moore was able to get a few yards down to the 20-yard line here for the Sparrows. Well, let's see if the Sparrows can turn it around with another touchdown drive here. After stopping the Oklahoma City Renegades on their last drive possession. Julian Tyree, one of the SFL greats here. 3 wide receivers in. Moore to the top. And there's a handoff here to the halfback, but he only picks up a yard on this play. The halfback here for the Sparrows has just not been productive in the running game, as Moore, Warren, and Harrison has been in the passing game. Sparrows come out in an empty formation. Looks like the oop-de-oop. And there's an out route here down to the bottom of the field to Harrison. He has a juke and first down. If you're not familiar with the oop-de-oop formation, it's when you have 4 wide receivers to one side and 1 receiver to the other side of the field by his lonesome. Sioux Falls had a tight end on that last possession, which made it an oop-de-oop for them. Strong formation here. There's a handoff here to Redford, and it looks like it's going to be a horse collar or either a face mask. Most likely they're going to call a first face mask here on Pounds. And there's a personal foul. That's 15 yards, buddy. Taking another look here at the replay. Single back right. 2 receivers to the bottom of the field. Looks like Moore and Harrison. And there's a play action here by Sioux Falls. Harrison to the outside on out route, and Michael Irvine there is calling it off. No pass, no completion. And it looks like the referees agree with him. They're not giving him the yardage. 2nd and 10. Three wide receivers in a split back formation here for the Sioux Falls Sparrows. 5-step drop is Tyree. Throws a side-on pass to the middle of the field intended for Warren. And it looks like that pass is incomplete. This Renegade defense has been smothering the receivers, the Sparrows. Another oop-de-oop formation here for Tyree and the Sparrows once again, this time to the bottom of the field. 3 receivers and 1 tight end, and looks like that's pass completed to Moore at the top of the field as he gets the first down here for the Sparrows. And they're moving the ball on this drive. 8 minutes and 54 seconds left in the game. The defender was playing off, and Moore was able to get the completion there. Single back left is the Sparrows. 2 wide receivers and 2 tight ends. There's a handoff here to Redford. He goes right up the middle, picks up 9 yards on the carry. Almost a first down. He gets up celebrating for one of his best runs of the day. 2nd and 1 for the Sioux Falls Sparrows at the Oklahoma City 34-yard line. They're getting great field position on this drive. Here's a 3-step drop by Tyree. Swing pass. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. It's Redford on that screen. I formation here, tight. Handoff here to Redford once again. Got open field, and he gets the first down and picks up 7 yards afterwards as well. 1st and 10 at Oklahoma City's 24-yard line. Redford is getting nice yardage running the ball here on this drive. Picking up first downs and great yardage here. Looks like the same formation, same play as well. Redford gets the handoff, jumps over a man, and pow! Jacked up by Clint. Al Clint comes up from the strong safety position to lays the wood down on Redford and let him know, hey, son, you're in my house. We're not going to tolerate all this running on this defense. But unfortunately, Al Clint was just a little bit too late because Redford had already picked up 7 yards on the carry. Same formation. Let's see if they go with the same play. And it is the same play. Redford once again picks up 1 yard. 3rd and 1 for the Sparrows. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. Weak formation, single receiver here for the Sparrows. Warren to the bottom of the field. Another handoff here to Redford. He picks up the first down and picks up 3 yards afterwards. Down to Oklahoma City's 11-yard line. Bradford has ran the ball maybe 3-4 times in a row. Picking up 2 first downs. (20 carries, 3.3 yards an average. 67 yards for Redford. Strong formation. 2 receivers down to the bottom of the field. Another handoff here to Redford. Got open planes, and he has a touchdown. The young general gets into the end zone for the Sparrows. Now they're only down by 14 points with 5 minutes and 37 seconds left to go in the ball game. Nice run here by Redford. And great block by the offensive line of the Sparrows by paving the way for the young fella to get into the end zone. Here's the extra point attempt. And there's the snap. Laces front, and the kick is up, and that one is straight down the middle. And here's the return for Oklahoma City at the 6-yard line, and the return man is down at the 29. First and 10, Oklahoma City at the 29-yard line. Let's see if Nickerson can come out and march his Generals back down for another touchdown. Single back left as the Renegades, 2 receivers to the top, 2 tight ends in the ball game as well. There's a handoff here to Bunkers, and he's brought down in the backfield. And he's brought down by Nick Fargo, the outside linebacker, who has had an outstanding game on tackles thus far. He has been doing his best in the coverage as well, covering Bovine, which we all know that that's a handful. Single back left once again, 2 tight ends, and there's a swing pass to Bunkers, and he's out of bounds, losing the yard. Single back ace. 2 receivers, 2 tight ends here for the Renegades. 3rd and 12. They need a first down. 5-step drop by Nickens. There's an out route here to the tight end. And he makes the reception, but he does not get the first down. Jalen Hurt, that is, on the reception. 4th and 3, and the Renegades have to kick it away. Can the Sioux Falls Sparrows take advantage of this punt that is coming up by Ethan Ellis and the Renegades? Let's see if the Renegades punt the ball, or will they try to attempt a fake punt here. And it looks like they're going to punt it. And there's a return here by Sioux Falls, and the man is down at the 33-yard line. Warren, that is, to Moore. Four minutes and 12 seconds left in this ball game, people. Sioux Falls can get into the end zone. They can bring this game within 6. Oop-de-oop formation once again. 4 receivers to the bottom and 1 receiver to the top. There's a 2-step drop by Tyree towards the middle of the field. He has a man open. That's Moore in deep coverage. Moore comes away with another reception. Check his hand for Stickum. Tyree once again, empty formation. No huddle offense. That pass is intercepted by the Renegades. And it looks like we have a pick 6 on the way. No. Eric Sutton, the cornerback, comes away with an INT on Julian Tyree. And he's brought down and tackled before he get the pick 6. He played that very well. Look at the replay. I mean, he just jumped the route of Harrison. And I don't even think Tyree saw him. Julian Tyree has to be kicking himself in the butt for throwing that INT and giving the Renegades great field position once again. Here's a handoff here to Bunkers up the middle, and he's tackled and brought down at the line of scrimmage. And on the tackle is Alex Parker. Oklahoma City Renegades comes out in a single ace formation. Sparrows look like they're showing blitz to the top of the field. And they do not bring blitz, but Bonkers is only able to pick up 1 yard on the play, brought down by the outside linebacker, Nick Fargo. And it looks like the Renegades are not trying to get into the end zone. They're just trying to burn clock here. Taking their precious time and calling their plays, letting the clock burn. Sparrows has not called a timeout. Looks like man coverage here for the Sparrows in 43. And handoff here to Bonkers, and he has daylight down to the bottom of the field, down to the 4-yard line after picking up 20-plus yards on the run. And Bonkers has his team in scoring position once again. Oklahoma City Renegades has just been outstanding in this game, both passing and in the run game here. First and goal at the 4 for the Oklahoma City Renegades. Nickerson in the shotgun, not sure why. Maybe this is going to be a handoff here to the halfback. 2 receivers to the top of the field. And this is a delay handoff here to Bonkers, but guess what? You lose 3 yards on that play. What a bonehead call by the Renegades for calling that shotgun delay or draw. Not a great play call. I would have called a halfback trap or just a halfback dive. And there's the 2-minute warning here in Oklahoma. OKC up 34-21 over the Sparrows. Single back right here for the Renegades. 2 receivers down to the bottom of the field. And there's a handoff here to Bonkers. He picks up a few yards. Looks like he gets back to the original line of scrimmage, which was a 4. Third and goal here for the Renegades. Single back left. Sparrows throwing in there in the goal line formation, and Bonkers is going nowhere. Down at the line of scrimmage. 4th and goal. Oklahoma City, we have to come out and bring on the field goal unit. Johnny Omega brings out the field goal unit. Looks like we have a 24-yard attempt, or a 20-yard attempt, shall I say. And that field goal is good. Down the uprights. OKC up 37-21. This game is pretty much over here in Oklahoma. 1 minute and 50 seconds left in this ball game. There's the kick return. And Warren is tackled and brought down at the 30-yard line of the Sparrows. The Sioux Falls Sparrows had the opportunity to call timeouts to stop the clock. But I guess after that INT, it was just a low blow to them, and they just pretty much decided to just let the game fold. As they come out in another oop-de-oop formation. Empty backfield. It's Tyree in the shotgun. Takes a 3-step drop, strike across the middle of the field. That pass is deflected. And that was Geno Soto, the backup strong safety, coming away with the pass deflection. Single back formation of the Sparrows. Defense is in a nickel formation. Or dime, should I say, like they're playing man. There's a pass across the middle of the field. That pass is caught and completed to Moore. Moore has been the #1 receiver for the Sparrows all game long. 5-step drop by Tyree. There's a pump fake. Another strike across the middle. That pass is deflected off of the receiver and caught by Warren. What a play. A great concentration by Warren there. 1 minute and 15 seconds left in the game. 5-step drop by Tyree. Sidearm throw towards the middle. Let's see, Warren once again comes away with the reception. And Sioux Falls is running to the line of scrimmage once again, going no huddle. Another 5-step drop. Pass towards the out route receiver, and Harrison comes away with the reception and out of bounds and stopped the clock with 59 seconds left on the game.
First and 10. Ball at the 15-yard line.
Three wide receiver set here for the Sparrows. Moore to the top. 5-step drop by Tyree. There's a dump off to the halfback, and he's going nowhere. 50 seconds left in the game. Tyree on another 5-step drop. Strike down the middle to the end zone, and that pass is complete. Touchdown, Sparrows. This time the pass is caught by James. Terrain James with a touchdown. Nice play here by Tyree to the post corner. Big wide receiver comes away with that touchdown reception. Down by 10 points are the Sparrows. Sparrows try to attempt for 2, but unfortunately the pass is incomplete as Warren was in the back of the end zone, or should I say out of bounds, and he was open too. Man, almost came away with that 2-point conversion. Sioux Falls is going to try to attempt an onside kick here. And here's the onside kick. And Oklahoma City comes away with the onside. And that's going to do it, folks. I'm pretty sure that Oklahoma City is going to take nothing but kneels here and just burn the clock out with the last 39 seconds left. What a ball game. Oklahoma City Renegades come out with a great performance today. And there's a kneel there. And the Oklahoma City Renegades will get their second win of the season. No need to come out of the huddle, as the game clock is 3 seconds less to the play clock. And congratulations to the Oklahoma City Renegades picking up their second win of the season here in the SFL in Week 5, as they come away with victory 37-27 over the Sioux Falls Sparrows. Outstanding performances by the Renegades. Halfback Dunk Bunkers, quarterback Deacon Nickens, and tight end Tiberius Bovine all had outstanding games here today. As you take a look at the end game or post game stats and replays. here's the player of the game, Deacon Nickens. 313 yards, 3 touchdowns, 146.9 QB rating on the day. Congratulations, Deacon Nickerson, for being player of the game. And there it is, folks. This is your Week 5 action here in Oklahoma City as the Renegades come away with victory over the Sioux Falls Sparrows. See you next week. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Iman Singh.